Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Mashawn Carter Fogle,
Eureka Edison.
and you have found us back at the Give Back. Welcome to Season 2. We are thrilled to have you guys back. Let's do our formalities first. We want to thank you all, first of all, for all your likes, shares, and your comments. We want you to keep it coming. Do not keep us a secret. Go ahead and share us on out because we got some good stuff to talk about, especially this season. As you see right here, we've got guests coming in. This young lady today, I would like to talk about my first encounter with her. The first time that I actually met her, she came to a class that I had here at the studio, which when she came, she was I was teaching a lock class. And to see where her career has gone thus far up until this point is amazing, just to see how she's recreated herself and still kept herself very pertinent. I would like to introduce to some and present to others Miss April Miller. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Um,
April.
so one of the icebreaker questions that I like to ask guests when they come onto the show, I mean, I've only asked it one time, but I'm gonna ask it to you, is gonna be one of our cliche questions that we ask all of our guests, and that is, what made you fall in love with doing hair?
Well, to be honest, I was broke.
Hey,
That'll do it.
that'll do it.
Honestly, I
That'll
was
do it.
broke, and there was I knew I could braid. There was a braider that I knew, and she had a lot of clientele, but she wasn't really that good. So I was like, let me try this out.
Let me sneak on in here. and
Let
take
me
these
try
people
this
from
out.
her.
So yeah, I tried it, and it did good for me. I started out with a kid clientele.
Ah,
My kitchen was jumping.
yes, yes.
Speaking of kid clientele, how your honest opinion, how do you feel about that? Me, myself personally, after I got to a certain point, in the first 5 years, I did kids. After that, I was like, you know what? This is too much work because it requires a lot of patience, a lot of extra time. You have those kids that are squirmy, who act like you are about to kill them. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more. And I just decided to stop. So do you still do children?
So one thing I learned when I went to hair school, it stuck with me, is that they said, do what you have to do until you don't have to do it no more.
Hello.
No.
Hello.
That's a real thing.
I
That is a
feel
real
like
thing.
that's where I started. I'm thankful for it. I know I'm patient. I know I can do it. But no, I don't. If I'm doing a kid, it's probably like a family member,
Right.
or somebody I know. But I typically don't offer kid services.
Okay.
I will do like knotless braids or tribal braids, but other than that, I don't really do kids.
Thank God for growth.
Yes.
Hello.
For growth.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I'm just gonna jump into it. How would you describe your journey as an entrepreneur, as you have built this name? Because, honey, when I tell you out of nowhere, like when I tell you you just jumped because out of nowhere, around Lexington we have smart braids and we have the braideries that pop up, the Africans, but never have I heard a young black woman as
Be known
yourself,
for braiding.
like talking about, oh, she don't open her book until in 2 months. I'm trying to get in. So how would you describe your journey, and how would you say that you got to where you are now? But even tell us where you are now, as I'm just jumping again. Just tell us where you are.
Where I am now, I feel like I have gained a great clientele. I feel like I have a very lucrative clientele. Like, I see like some braiders say that it's slow season or they've fallen off, but I stay pretty consistent even on the off seasons. And I know that's because of the clientele I've gained. So I'm very thankful for that. I have my clients, they have careers, they have hustles, they're entrepreneurs as well. So it's definitely about the type of clients that you gain. What was the other question?
Just telling us about how do you feel about your journey into
My journey?
entrepreneurship?
I'm very thankful and blessed for my journey. Like I said, I started out doing kids. I traveled and took classes. Like I came to your class. I'm always willing to learn, take in new information. So I think that really helps me to stay current and good at my skill. I don't ever feel like I can't learn nothing. No,
Right.
I'm always willing to learn. So I went to hair school, graduated from Paul Mitchell. Thankful for that. Even though I am a braider, I wanted to further my education. I wanted to keep my clients' hair healthy under the braids. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm thankful for where I am. I'm busy all the time. Like I said, I live there, my second home at the shop.
Absolutely. So, question. I heard you talk about your clientele, and you've built this clientele. What would you say are one of the most important attributes from you as a stylist to make sure that you're able to keep that clientele?
So, and I hate calling them my clients
No.
because
Oh,
we're friends.
The friends,
we
clients.
yeah,
Clients,
we're
the whole
so we have a great relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like what helps me keep it is first of all maintaining this certain type of professionalism.
Hello.
Um,
Bingo.
I do have my own space and I am my own person, but at the same time, you still have to be some type of professional.
Yes, ma'am.
I wouldn't say I'm like clocking in professional, but you still have to maintain.
It's a level of respect that
For
you
sure.
have for each other that helps.
For sure.
I get it.
For sure. Maintaining a proper space for my clients to enjoy and feel comfortable. My clients always give me, this is my favorite compliment. They say they love my energy.
Hello.
Some of them even say if I wasn't that talented, they would still come because they love my energy.
That speaks volumes.
So that's my
And that
favorite
is
compliment
huge.
of all.
We
in this
did
industry, we talked about that.
it
How
was
you do
character.
not have to be the best,
Mm-hmm.
but your personality, your character, your
It has to
professionalism,
shine.
it will take you a very long way in this industry.
For
Definitely
sure.
will.
For
People
sure.
will talk so much ish about you if you have an ornery attitude and if you have an ornery attitude and can stitch braid your ass off, they will talk so much ish about you
And
just
won't
because.
come because I've done it.
And what's happening now
As a
is clients are now overturning where they were first like, oh yeah, well she does it good, so I'm just gonna go to her. No, what they doing now is they are bashing people on Bookface and the Blue app and all the apps.
Well,
but
because the value of their money, essentially, I think people are really starting to value their money, right,
Yeah.
at this point.
Definitely.
So it was one thing when the economy wasn't as bad as it was. You like, well, I'll just go deal with it. Now it's like, nah. I worked too hard to get this money to spend it with somebody with a horrible attitude.
Yes,
I'm going to
ma'am.
be miserable for 4 or 5 hours while they braid my hair. I'm cool.
I'm
I'll take
good.
my money and go elsewhere. I'll go to the mediocre braider with a good personality than the best braider with a nasty personality. I'm
Yes,
not
ma'am.
doing it. I'm
Yes,
not doing
ma'am.
it. Energy's off. You sitting there just like, I can't wait to get out of here. No, I'm not doing that. No. So I don't blame you for that. But that is huge in this industry. And it's funny you spoke on it because I was going to ask you about the slow season, but then, man, you said you don't have one.
Well, I'm still gonna ask because we had an episode called the J months, and we call the J months, which consists of January, July, and June. Now, for us, January and June, June and July are going to be our slow months, of course, because you take some of the people off our books getting silk presses, what have you, whatever, which actually adds some to your business. Because what I've done is when I find somebody who I feel like is a great braider, and I send my clients, hey,
Go.
make sure you make
Call
an
this
appointment with
person.
her. When they take their months off from me, yes, I'm gonna send them to April. If
I appreciate that.
but with the J months or the slow months, so to speak, it's a blessing to be able to say, hey, so I don't really experience that y'all talking about, so that's kind of foreign to me.
Yeah.
But what do you do to make sure that you safe proof, or is it that your clientele is so strong that you don't even feel that at all because it's just the natural progression of you and your clients?
I know that like around the holidays, I always run like a braid special. So that probably helps a lot. I do recognize, it is the holidays. People are spending money on other things. So me doing a special probably keeps them coming around those times. But I don't know. A lot of the times when me and my kids travel, and we travel all year, I always like to tell them, like, look around the airport. Like, everybody wears braids, no matter where we are.
Yes, ma'am.
Families hair braided, no matter what season it is. Families. I'm like, if you're good at what you do, you'll never run out. So I don't know.
Yeah.
People are always taking trips, I don't feel like braids are just summertime.
They're not.
They're not.
They are not.
So, and I also have clients that I see every 3 to 4 weeks, like clockwork.
Okay.
So,
So
Interesting.
I just got all the questions.
Go ahead.
yeah.
With you saying, I heard you say that you concentrated on being a braider, but even still, with you going to hair school, do you think that you will expand your services as you continue to be in the industry?
I think I will. I want to. And my clients, they don't let me just braid. So that's another reason why I kind of went to hair school, because I found myself doing other things. And if you're my loyal client, we're going to test it out.
Why not?
We're going to test it out. So, yes, I do want to expand doing more things. I want to get comfortable with, like, cutting. And not like haircuts, but just good vital trims.
Yeah.
And mainly natural hair.
Okay.
That's probably about it.
Yeah, that is great, because most of our complaint comes from the clients who are going to get these protective styles, and they come back to us and the hair is ate up.
My God.
It is thirsty. It is damaged. They have zero edges. A lot of product buildup because it's just not being properly maintained while they're getting these protective styles. So the fact that you took the time out to go to hair school and you are actively willing to learn, and you're like, hey, I want to be able to take care of my client's hair. Like, we as full-on Cosmos appreciate that.
We definitely do.
No, seriously, a lot of clients don't understand that when they are braided up in these styles, and I understand you guys have to use different styling agents depending on the style, but when you are constantly doing that over and over and over and over and over again, and you're not using the proper shampoos, getting the proper conditioning treatments, or let alone actually just, believe it or not, shampooing and conditioning is a skill in itself.
It is.
So if people aren't doing that correctly on top of whoever
properly taking the style down.
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
Knowing how to detangle correctly, right? Because have you experienced anyone that took their braids down?
Oh my gosh, my hair matted up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that has happened. And then they calling like, oh, I have a hair emergency, and I'm like,
yo bad.
Did you do?
I say yo bad.
I shampooed my hair after I took my braids out. I'm like, well, did you comb it out? Well, no.
Detangle first.
That part, but it's having that education.
Yes.
Like a lot of
So
people,
you can educate your clients. Yeah.
I used to wear Senegalese twist, and I got my hair done like clockwork. But that first time that I took my twist down, if I myself didn't have the education to say, where did that hair go that shedded out my head? If I didn't have the education to say that, I wouldn't have known, because people don't educate. Like, your braideries do not educate on what to do with your braids, how to keep your hair moisturized, how to keep your porosity from reversing. They don't give you nothing. They just say, that'll be $225.
And send you out the door.
Out the door.
Yeah.
And then wait for you to make the next appointment. So the fact that you take the time, or you have the education behind that, even to educate yourself on what type of product to use in your client's hair after braids. Because I can say this, when my girls come back to me in September or whatever, I'll be like, girl, your ends, they look like nobody did nothing to them. They're not dry. Everything is still straight as it was trimmed. And I appreciate that. Yeah, girl.
Yay.
Okay. So, let's see. I want to know a little bit more about April outside from behind that chair. So, tell me a little bit about April from behind that chair. What's her likes? What she do? What she throw herself into? What you got going on, girl?
Well, I'm a gym girl. So I go to the gym like 5 days a week, 5:30 a.m. So that's a large part of my life. I'm a mom. I have 3 teenage daughters.
Yes, Lord.
Ooh wee.
Yes.
What ages?
They are 15, 17, and 19.
Bless you.
Yes.
Bless you real, real
You
good.
don't even look
I
like
tell
you
them to
old
call
enough to have
me.
kids that old.
I tell them to call me auntie in public. As soon as they start talking about mama, people be looking at me like, "Your mom?" No, call me auntie.
Okay, auntie.
That is
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay.
That is
So
hilarious.
yes, they're working. My two oldest, they graduated early, so they're out of school. My youngest is a freshman at Bryan Station. But other than that, I braid a lot.
Okay.
I'm always in the shop. I love to travel any chance I get.
How do you how do you balance between your three girls, your gym 5 days a week, and how many days a week do you work in the salon?
I work in the salon like 6 days a week.
Wow.
I do.
Look, we said wow.
I even worked yesterday on Sunday, fooling with my children.
Really?
Hmm I have girls in my family, so my off days,
Yeah.
not really off.
Oh, I know.
We
Oh,
get
you're
that.
off? Can you do my hair?
Yeah, I'm a girl mom.
Can I do
They
something real
grown.
quick? Nothing's ever quick.
Good and grown.
I get it.
So yes, I work like 6 days a week in the shop. I do go to the gym at 5:30 because that's my time.
Mhm.
Everybody else
Amen.
is still asleep,
Amen.
so that's how I maintain that. But other than that, they drive me crazy all day. They call me all day.
So within your 6 days in the salon, we're not gonna count when you gotta go into your baby's hair because
Okay.
I get it.
Yeah.
But are you doing multiple heads a day? Like, what does a day look like for you?
So my first appointment every day is my longest appointment.
Okay.
So it's usually a set of knotless braids, whether it's small, medium, large.
And what
Always
time does
start
that
off.
start for you?
About 9.
Okay.
9. And then after that, I'll do something more simple like feed-in styles, or I do sleek ponytails sometimes. But yeah, most of the time I'm there at least 8 to 10 hours a day.
It's about average for a hairstylist.
How many? Okay, so including being the kitchen titian, how many years would you say that you've put into being a stylist thus far?
I was thinking about that the other day. I think I've almost been like 8 years now, which
Wow.
is crazy. Time
It
flies.
goes fast, don't it?
Time really flies. But yeah, about 8 years now.
Okay, Miss April.
So I know you are a braider, but at some point, do you see yourself just getting completely away from the braids and then just being a stylist?
Maybe not completely away,
Mm-hmm.
because I love braiding.
Okay.
Sometimes I sit and look at my pictures and I'm like, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I don't feel like I've been braiding all my life,
Yeah.
versus some other people have.
Yeah.
So, probably not completely away, but it is hard labor.
Mm-hmm.
It is long hours. So I would love to do other things
Right.
and just throw braids in here and there.
Here and
Yeah.
there. I have set days where I only braid. The rest of the days I do everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you for that because I commend you. Baby, I don't braid at all. I might do a little braid out,
Right.
but that's as far as y'all have my utmost respect because that's not my
And I
thing.
really believe me being in the gym helps
Yeah.
because my body doesn't hurt. I'm never like broke down after I braid.
Yeah.
So I really believe that helps me a lot.
Just standing.
Yeah. A lot of people are
standing.
like, your body doesn't hurt, your back, your hands.
So do you wear compression socks?
I don't.
You should think about
I
that.
should, for sure.
Because you are literally probably standing in one spot.
All
the
day
whole day.
long. Yeah.
Girl, Amazon got some cute ones.
They do too.
Real, real cute. Oh, I know.
It's my spot. I'm going to have to check them out.
Okay. So, I have watched you too. I remember when everybody was having classes and this, and this. Do you look that you would have some classes anytime soon? Do you have anything like that on your radar? Have you thought about that?
So I always on my booking site, it's available to book it whenever. It says that I do classes on Sundays, so they can just like hit me up if they want a class.
That's dope.
As far as like announcing a full class, I'm not really sure.
I have a serious question to ask you, and I know that I'm your open up Pandora's box, but I think that I actually should. While we are in the spot where we're able to join with different hairstylists. So, 75 miles up the road, there's Louisville, right?
Uh-huh.
And if you go to Louisville and you go to their area that is, I cannot think of the area, but it's literally, you pull in the parking lot and there's suites just like this. But every building is a hair salon.
Oh, wow.
And what I have learned is when I go up there, like Honda can be over here and such will be over here. But if Honda doesn't do that, guess what she's going to do? She's going to send her over to such and such. So what I'm asking is, have you noticed that in the city of Lexington, have you noticed kind of like a damp cloud over the hairstyling community?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. Because I have so many big ideas that go through my head all the time, and I want to do stuff to try to get the hairstyling community out, but it's just like, what?
It's like everybody's for themselves, and everything is a competition, and it's crazy.
And I've never been. I feel like that if you're blessed enough to have a gift, you wasn't only supposed to share that. You're not supposed to keep it to yourself. You're supposed to share that.
Right.
And if it's to uplift your hairstyling community, why do people not come out?
I've even had people ask me, why do I teach classes?
Really?
I swear, like, why do you teach people your craft? And I'm like, why not? You know, for one, everybody isn't going to leave out of this room and take away what you took away from it. But and for two, like, it's all about your hustle, your grind. Just because I'm teaching it to somebody, it's what are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, what you gonna spend it with? How you gonna spend it?
You still gotta, like, I'm still learning. I didn't just take one class and become a great braider. Yeah. No, it took so much time, so many practice.
But I just always believe what's for me is for me anyways,
for sure.
Right? So even if I was to teach or help someone along the way, I mean, truth of the matter is, you always want the person that you were teaching to surpass you, because then you know you did your job, right? Yes. I've taught you everything I knew. You took some other stuff along the way, and now you doing better than me. That is always the goal, right? I feel like, anyways, because holding on to this information does nobody any good.
Nobody.
Let's say you decide, okay, I want to start, I don't know, doing color. But we are just sitting here. Mashawn with 25 years in, me with 20. We just gonna
y'all
sit
gonna
here
be
and
the
watch
first
you
people I reach out to, though, because I know that's what y'all do. Y'all good at it.
And we would be so quick to say,
give it up.
Girl, let's come on over.
I'm the same way.
See,
I'm the same way. I've had like a couple of girls in my shop that wasn't as good as me, really didn't have clientele. And I'm like, come pull up a chair, come watch me, come ask questions.
Yes.
Like, I want you to, and she became good. Before she left, she had clients all the time. So, and I have a few people that I've taught in my classes that don't work anymore. All they do is hair. That makes me proud.
It should.
Yes, that makes me proud. So I'm always willing to share my info and help people.
That's what I'm talking about, girl.
Yeah, I don't know why people are like that.
I don't know either.
Like, Lexington could be so much more.
Oh my God.
I only have one rule.
The stylists came together.
Only one rule for me is I will share my info or my game with any licensed stylist.
That's my rule.
That's the only rule that I have, simply because everything that I do literally is going to require you to have a license. I don't do any protective styling, braiding. I don't do any of that. So literally, the hair that grows out of your scalp, whether it's natural or relaxed, that's what I do. So for me, I would share the game with you. I would tell you what product. I would 1, 2, 3 step it for you with no problems. But I need you to have your license, because I need you to put that work in like I put that in. Because
that
it's not
it was
easy.
not
People
easy.
think that they literally think you just standing there doing hair all day. But when you open that My Lady book, baby, that terminology, those chemicals.
I still hold on to that terminology. What are you talking about?
The hair cutting, that ain't no punk. And then when you get out of school, you still lost. You like
lost.
you still lost. You
have no clue.
What just happened?
Like me, I jumped straight in, didn't know what I was doing. I done burnt some hair, melted some hair,
part of it,
chopped off some, chopped it up with a haircut, thinking I knew what I was doing. So still, even with all of that, and this thing, we was going to school, it was 1,800 hours when we went.
Yeah,
Right.
18.
I
300
did
in the
15.
classroom, 1,500 on the floor,
That's
and
crazy.
still 1,500 hours later, baby, I still could not cut properly. You see what I'm saying? Like I had to get out of school and really dedicate myself into
To your
education,
education.
and being like, you know what, okay. And then for me, I had to literally focus on one thing at a time. Like when I got out of school, it wasn't okay. I'm just gonna take all of these classes. No, I've literally focused on color. Figure that out. Then I focused on haircut and figure that out. But that's just the way my brain works because I can't live in chaos.
Same.
I can't do it. So
Over the years, I have figured out, number one, I don't do anything that takes me over 3 hours. So kudos to the braiders. If it takes over 3 hours, even down to my sew-ins. My sew-ins was topped out 3 hours. I've thought about it. I listened to the money. Like when she started doing micro locks, I was like, shit, I'm probably jump in there. You're alive. No, I'm not. We did one head and called it a day. Anything over 3. So you got to know your lane.
Yeah,
but
sure.
in knowing your lane, when you niche down and you find what your specialty is, when you put the work into whatever that specialty is, can't nobody take that away from you. Can't nobody tell you what to charge. None of the things. So, like, I know so many people have probably looked at you and like, I don't know what you charge for braids. So I'm just gonna throw it out here. $350 for some braids. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. But when people do that to you, it's okay. Well, it's one of those things where you can stand firm and say, hell yeah, $350 for braids because I put that work in. But as you plan on expanding or whatever, like what classes do you plan on taking? Do you still believe in education? Because for Eureka and I'm waiting on these dates for this IBS hair show to drop. And just to say, we used to all of the Bronner Brothers, which Bronner Brothers is not having a hair show this year, y'all.
I know.
But we're used to all the Bronner Brothers. And in the event that they're not having a hair show, what will you do to expand out and to add to your arsenal as far as the education?
I've always liked to find stylists on Instagram that I like to mirror. And I will travel in a heartbeat.
Yes, ma'am.
To take a class.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
There's this lady, I don't even know her name, it's horrible, but she does great. She's natural hairstylist. You can tell she's educated. She's been doing it for a while. I am dying to go take a class.
Is she on
her.
Instagram?
She is.
So I probably know. Does she be on there just spitting all the education about
She
hair?
does.
So I think she was just in a class with Greg Gilmore. They just partnered up in Atlanta, and she's fire.
You got to be talking about the same lady. She's so educated.
She is. She really is. She hit the scene, and I was like, hold on. It's like the hair's something, but Eureka, when I send it to you, you'll know.
Yeah.
She breaks it down so cold, and it's the way that she breaks it down.
There's
There's
just
also
flows, and you're just like, wow.
Yeah, like she
Yeah.
makes sense to me. There's a lady that I follow on TikTok, and I tell Eureka about her name is something Brandy, and Brandy's a pharmacist.
Yeah.
But when I tell you that Brandy goes in and she breaks down why products work and why they don't work, I just want to go sit and listen to her talk all day, every day. Okay. But yeah, IBS hair show. And if you need people to go to hair shows with you, I know that you like traveling, doing your
Let
thing.
us
I
know.
do, and I don't have many like hair friends, so
Oh,
yes, let me know about these shows and invite me.
because
Yeah.
we are on the mailing list right now for IBS, and it's in Vegas.
It's an international beauty show in Vegas.
Please let me
Yes.
know, y'all.
Yes,
Yeah, I'll keep you posted because, honey, we be having a good time.
we do.
Okay.
Definitely do.
And we love like actual shows that have a plethora of classes with a plethora of brands. And then IBS is international, so it's brands from all over. And we said last year, like, we're going to IBS next year.
Yeah.
And we watched, they have 2 shows coming up. One is in New York this month. And we was like, yeah, still
We're going
kind
to
of cold.
Vegas.
We don't want to go to New York.
We're going to Vegas.
We'll go to the one in Vegas in June. So, yeah, we just kind of keep up and just like literally just find stuff. I'm like, well, we just gonna go. Just go, because you never know what you may run into, what brand,
Who you may run into. Like, you would never think. I don't know. A lot of great relationships with brands are actually built at these hair shows, and just being able to infiltrate a hair show that's not really for us, by us, but to be able to infiltrate that and know that there's so many different avenues in the beauty industry that you could potentially end up here, there, or wherever. But just exposing yourself to something that's different. So,
And knowing that
please,
products don't have a color, they have a texture,
girl,
right?
that
And
part.
people don't understand that. They're like, oh, it's white people product. No, baby, that's a texture.
It's a hair
It's
product.
a hair product.
Damn it.
Is your hair fine and thin? Because I know some white girls with coarse, thick hair that literally have to oil their scalp. They cannot shampoo their hair every day because it would be brittle and dry off. So they use black girl products, as y'all like to call them. But it's really
Products.
It's a product. So to go to these different shows and meet with all these different brands, like I would have never known anything about Keratin Complex had we not went to that hair show and had I not went to that class and was like,
Yeah.
And it is really a good keratin system to straighten natural hair for a short time frame, right? Like, because it ends up reverting back. But had I not went to that hair show, I would have never known. Literally going to state once a week, and it's sitting right on the shelf.
But we didn't know anything about
it. Had never seen it demonstrated before. So that's why I take joy in going to those types of classes, because the product is out there. We just need the knowledge.
So, okay, so I got another question. This one's far left. If right now you could pick a song that was your theme song for your life, what would it be?
The theme song for my life is Janae Aiko Ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have me in my car listening to it word for word and be like,
I know.
I feel you, April.
Yes, it just talks about elevating, and no matter what life brings at you, you got to keep going and all the things.
Keep rolling with it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet.
Well,
so what does your future hold, April? What's next? What should we be looking out for?
So I love fitness. So I'm actually studying to become a personal trainer right now.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I announced this class that I wanted to have, and it went crazy.
Yeah.
And so I was having to involve people. So I was like, you know what? Let me just take this. Let me just chill for a second and pop back out legit. Yeah. And so I'm doing that right now.
Keep elevating, girl.
I've actually got nominated for Young Entrepreneur of the Year for the Coretta Scott King Spirit Ivy Award. So I get that award at the end. I do. So they nominated me. I won. I get to go to that ceremony at the end of this month.
Congrats.
Thank you. And then I got invited on this podcast.
So yeah.
But yeah, I'm just, I don't know, coasting, appreciating everything.
Yeah.
When it aligns with you, it just happens naturally. Trust me. You literally just walk into it and you be like, me?
I know.
You talking about me?
Yep. When it's your time,
Yes,
baby.
ma'am.
And you are taking full advantage of it. And it's good to watch. It's good to see like people actually like get recognized for all the work that they put in, because people think it's this easy work, but it's not. It requires a lot from you mentally.
Yes.
Physically, like time-wise, like, because they feel like this is your life 100% of the time. This is your life, and it's hard sometimes to separate the two, because you feel bad and you're like, I want you to look good, I want to be able to do your hair, but I also need to get to my family function. You know what I'm saying? So trying to balance it. So it's good when you finally see somebody like, you know what, all my hard work is paying off. People have been watching me, they recognize it, and it's good to just see a young black mother still be able to achieve her goals in life. So yeah, it's a great thing to watch. I'm proud of you, man. I can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, so this is my last question, and I already kind of know the answer, but I just want you to solidify it. What is your go-to place or thing when you need to reset? Like if you just need a hard reset, just TV timeout, what do you go to?
I would probably say two things. One, the gym.
Mm-hmm.
That if I miss my gym session in the morning, my days aren't right.
Really?
I swear.
I'm trying to get back there.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't there at all.
Yes, if my day goes down if I don't get to the gym in the morning. Even if I'm not full of energy that morning, just still go. Yeah.
Maybe if I put on that jumpsuit, I might be
Girl.
motivated.
That's gonna get you there.
Okay, what's your other thing?
My heart reset. I'm catching a flight or getting on the road, and I'm going to Tampa, my favorite place in the world.
Really?
It is.
Okay.
My brother moved there during COVID, and I probably went 10 times in the first year.
Fell in love.
I fell in love. I just feel like an instant release when I get there.
To that water.
I love Tampa.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
those are my two get me back on track for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, Miss April, for anyone who does not know, if you are potentially welcoming new people to be on your book, what we're going to give you the chance to do right now is you need to drop your socials.
Okay.
The way that people are going to book you, how they see your work, all the good things.
Okay. My Facebook is April Miller. My booking site is actually right under it. I'm on Style Seat. My Instagram is Crowned by A. My booking site is also attached to it. My phone number is everywhere. You can text me. My communication's a little slow, but I do get back to you. I'm on TikTok, Crowned by A as well. And I'm up and coming with my, what is it?
That's her DJ.
Content.
Her content. She's a content creator.
I couldn't even get it out.
Content creator.
Yes, the hardest part of my job, but
Listen.
I'm up and coming.
I'm going to get me one of them. Cam, we get one of them.
I even got, my sister brought me some meta glasses the other
I
day.
saw those last week. I told my husband, I said, she got the meta glasses.
I got them.
I was trying to wait on the new ones that have the little thing to come across your lens. But listen, you let me know about the meta glasses.
When we checked out, the lady said, "Ooh, these are the good ones."
Oh.
My sister was like, "Well, where's the cheap ones at?" Too late now.
Yeah, we heard.
So
Oh,
yeah.
you already turned up for real.
Okay.
All right.
I'm learning.
I'm going to get mine, and I'm going to need a class. So I need
got
you to go
you.
ahead and get that figured out, okay?
My friend's been helping me.
All right.
So yes.
Okay. Well, guys, we want to tell you guys thanks again for taking the time to watch our episode of The Give Back. We want to thank Miss April Miller for coming through, our
Thank
first
you,
guest
guys.
of season 2. And without further ado, we're going to tell y'all peace out.
Love, peace, and her
Y'all been
grace.
watching The Give Back.